Hi everyone. Today we'll do an art journal page in the series Inspiration. Today's is number 9. It says wake up and be happy. So let's see. This all came as one piece, but I didn't like it. So I wanted to change the orientation of everything because with a stencil, it's all one piece. And I didn't like, I didn't just want to set it down. I wanted to change it up. So I fussy cut it out. So let's get busy. We're going to use some Distress Oxide sprays today. I've got peeled paint, Salty Ocean, Faded Jeans, Twisted Citron. I also have Vintage Photo and Walnut Stain. I'm not sure which direction we're going to be going, but we're going to start out with that. So I need to put my box down, put my book in there. Sorry for the shadow. Let me turn this on. Maybe that'll help. Nope, not really, but that's all right. I'm going to start with my blues. So I think I will start with Faded Jeans. Well, I'm telling you, this stuff does not want to... There we go. Yes, my page is gessoed. I know that doesn't always fare well. I should have another piece of paper. All right, let me give that a little spritz. And I'm kind of wanting like a vintage vibe to a point. Let me go with the other blue. So that was Faded Jeans. We'll add a little bit lighter. Man, I'm telling you, this one loves to leak on me, but that's all right. Eesh. I'll clean it up later. So let's see what peeled paint looks like. Not too bad. All right, I'm going to give this a spritz with these. Even if I need to move it around a little bit myself, I will. And bring some of this blue down because I can. Why not? And I'll move some of this green over here. Just gonna move it around. I don't want too much mud, to be honest. That's why I'm helping it move around with my finger. So to clean up some of it, I've got my little homemade journal, and I'm just gonna pick up some of it so that I've already got one started. I'll dry this, be right back to see if we need to add any more. All right, I dried it, and I think I want to add just a little more. I'm trying to get it out of the shadow, but that's not going to happen. Let's try some Twisted Citron. See what happens here. I want to lighten this up just a little bit. I don't want it too dark because I'm going to be throwing some dark in with the browns. So let's add a little bit lighter. Blues. I'll go peacock feather. I mean, you can put as many colors as you like on your page. It's your page. Ugh, icky. Anyway. Boop, 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 boop. All right. I'll dry that and we'll be right back. All right, I dried it. And that looks better. So what I'm going to do, I want a nice vintagey vibe. Now I could use smaller. Maybe I will. Let me see if I have any smaller doilies. I get these from Walmart. So let me go look. I do, but I don't know how that's going to work with spraying. Let's just give it a go anyway. Why not? So I have Vintage Photo. We'll see how this is going to work. May not be all that great. But one can only try. I'll go up here first. The corner. Let me turn it over and see if that does any better. And I'll just take paper towel, blot it up just a little bit, lift it off. I don't know. I'm not liking that very much, but because it's not showing through, but it's still giving me texture. So I'll just come back over here and put it in there. Come back up. You know what? No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'll just pull this out, dry it off, and that'll be good enough. Not liking that too much, but we'll see what happens. I'll dry it. I'm telling you, will I ever learn? Inks will stain the daylights out of your skin. But that's all right. Moving on. I want some white, but what white do I want? I want flowers. And let's see. I think maybe we'll go this way. Let's see what it's going to look like, because I've got to get rid of the white space. With some of these I'm not sure if it'll work that way. Well, that'll work. I like that. So we can put something here. But what? Let me figure it out. All right, I'm going to move this off. Let's just continue with our background. Now I'm going to use acrylic paints in the backgrounds because I can. Why not? And I've got homemade stamps. I don't know about that. That's awfully wide for that. So you put that aside. This is awfully big. So I may go with this littler one, unless, I don't know, we'll put that aside. I've even got this, which looks like I might need to make a new one. These are very old. And I got some bubble wrap. Let's grab, because I'm gonna have to fill in the white spaces of the words with the inks. Let me pull you in just a little bit closer. There we go. So I think I'll grab a lime green. And I think it's actually going to be, there's just a slight difference on these. So I think kiwi is going to be the one that I need the most. So let me put a little bit down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this. I can't see, there we go. And I'm just going to run it around it. Because I want some circles. Now I got it on there. And I'll just turn it. Put it back down. I want some scratchy looking circles. And I'll turn it so that I can get like that. I'll add just a tiny spritz of water. Let that water help. I mean, I'm liking that. That's pretty good. Add some more water. Make my paint a little more, whoops, liquidy. Come back in. Come back in again. I'll come over here. And I'll turn it. And just keep going. I like that. I don't know how it's going to react with my distress inks, but what do I care? It's all a learning curve. And I'll put some smaller ones inside. Just by turning it over. Why not? And of course, you know, I'm not going to waste that. So, I'll take one of my little books, clean this off, move it to the side, and I'll just pick it up. Grab some tissue paper, pick it up. There we go. And I can wipe that off even if I want. Now, before I add any other, I will dry this. So, give me a second. All right. I was going to get this one, but this is a multi-surface. Let's see. What do I have that's close to it? I don't know. I believe you can still get these at Walmart. So I'll put a little bit down. Create my ink pad. I'm just going to put a little bit of water here. And mush it around. And then I'm just gonna, I mean, I could dip it in there. I need to make little handles for the backs of these. But I just want it on lightly. I don't want it on too heavy. So I'll take it, come over here, press it down. Like I need a pull-up handle back here. I like that. You can barely see it, but it's there. Because that's what we're doing. We're building just a background. One that we like. One that we can build off of. And one that we can keep going on. If you want to, you know, keep going. I give you a starting point. And you can continue on with it however far you want to go. Just like with the stenciled words. If you don't have stencils and you don't want to buy a ton of stencils, buy an alphabet stamp, big ones, medium ones, or an alphabet stencil. You can create your own anyway. I'm going to go right up here. I'm just giving this a light background. That's all I'm doing. Press it down. I should let it sit there for a second, see if it picks up more of the paint. Ah, and it's reacting. So now it's going to change the color of my paint. That's pretty cool. I'm just going to pick this up, keep pressing it down. Why not? All right, now I will get a baby wipe, and I'll just wipe it off. That way it keeps it clean. It's just on the piece of cardboard. I need to put another piece of cardboard on the back of it. I need to make more of these. I really like these. They're cheap, they're easy, and they work really great. I just cut this out a circle, and then I just went around it with my scissors. That's what I did. All right, let me wet that a little bit. Let it do its thing. And I will come in and I'll find a really funky page. And just pick it up. And then I'll just get the rest. Let me dry that real quick. All right. Let's see. Why doesn't it just look... I don't know. Let's see what happens when we try some white. White, I think I will do in the hearts. So, that's kind of sticky. Did that never dry? Let's see. No, it's dry. Huh. All right. So we're going to use some white paint. I'll dry this off with this one. And see if it changes color from the oxide sprays. If it reacts with it. All right, I'll take this bigger brush and I'll just paint this on here real quick. Because like I said, I don't know if I want a solid image or just a light image. First, let's see what happens. And we're going to go here. That's not bad. That's more or less in the background. I'll which is fine. So I'll just paint some more on here. It looks like I picked up some of the brown ink, so let's just slap on a little more. And I'll go up here. And this is just a piece of foam sponge from packing of a piece of furniture. Alright, so I like that, so we go darker. And if I don't want darker, I'll just put it down a little bit. Right. Let me use up the white here. And yeah, that's all right. So let me wipe this off real quick so that it'll still stamp fairly decent for me. And you know what? I'm gonna add a little bit of water to this. I'll add some white splashes. Let me cover up this much, because I'm telling you, white splashes, they go everywhere just like black splashes do. And they like making a huge mess. But I make a huge mess too, so it's all good. I'll dry that. We'll be right back. All right, and we'll add some black dots. Let me get my black. Put that down. Spread that out a little bit because I don't need it to be like super mondo black. And I'll just lay that down there. And I'll just pick it up, put it down, pick it up, put it down, and there we go. And then I'll just wipe it off, trying not to pop the little bubbles. All right. That's not too bad so far. I think I'll just wipe this one up. All right. All right, so let's get gluing before we go any further, because I'm probably going to have to take the inks and try to get rid of some of the white space, because I am not going to sit there and try and cut all that out. Maybe I'll just hit this one H right here, and I'll just, because I'm going to tell you, I'm not a big fan of fussy cutting, honestly. There. Let's see. I know I want to try to wet the back of it a little bit to help it be a little more transparent. And I got to be careful of that too. So I'm just going to, because it'll react with a lot of that ink. So let me pick it up. And it's going to go down however it's going to go down. I'm not worried about it. All right, just press it down. And if there's not enough there, put some Pick this back up so that it's laying down flat. Boy, you're wanting to give me a hard time today, aren't you? There we go. Okay. Want this over here. Ugh. Sorry about that. Trash guys were coming by and they are loud. Alright, so let's grab this one. Hopefully we can get that. Let me put the brush down. Lay that on there. Give it a, ooh, wrong way. Just give it a little spritz. There's a piece of pink in there. I wonder how that got in there. Oh, good, I got it off. There we go. Look at that. And there it is. It's doing pretty good. The paint itself is actually, so instead of right in the back, I'm just gonna throw some matte gel medium down, or matte medium, and let it fuse with it so I won't have to worry. Just put it down. I'll clean my brush out because I'm getting too much green here and it's mixing with my blue, and I don't want that. That's not what was there. Blue was there, so I'm going to try to pick up some of that green and get it out of my way. That's why I'm just going to pick this up, put it down thin, and then come back and tamp this down. Just tap it down. You don't want too much mixing. I think that's why acrylic is always going to be my favorite. Let me add some here. Because we've got the brown ink here and I don't want to create too much mud. So there we go. And my word B is going to be right here. Let me just press this down. Grab a little more. I love this new phone, man, that keeps telling me camera failed. Oops, camera failed. Good thing I have another phone. That I can still record on. All right, let me dry this. We'll be right back. All right, it is dry and cooled off. So I'm gonna find some paint pens so that I can go around my hearts here. And then I can make them look scribbly. This way. I just do whatever I want with these. And if I want, I can put some dots there, down here. I can leave it like that. I can usually do these if I want. I mean, it's all, I can even come back with a black and do more scribbles around the heart. But it's, as I always tell you, it's endless what you can do. Let's see. Where'd you go? The pen from Dollar Tree. Okay, before I put that on, I wanted to make sure this was dry. So this is very fine. I can actually go in here and define my hearts more if I want. I can add scribbles on them. There's a whole plethora, like I say, of things you can do with your art journal page. I am just the jump off for you. But I also want to be inspiration for you. So, wake up and be happy. Even though you know that the next day that you're going to have is going to be impossibly hard, if you wake up positive, then how you handle your battles will be more positive. They won't drag you down as hard. So if you wake up happy and you wake up positive, your day will sail a lot smoother. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. If there is any medium that you would want me to try that I would possibly have, let me know in the comments below and we'll give it a try if I have it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye for now.